Alright, so welcome to another episode of CG News. We are back again today. We got some good stuff for you. A couple national, international. But enough of that gibberish. To get right to it, Preston's going to take you over to some current events.
So, we're going to hit you with the current events this week. It's February, okay? So, yeah. January of 2020 is gone. So, Sunday the 2nd is Little League Cheer Clinic from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. So, that's it for Sunday. Monday the 3rd, an hour late start. Then, we have on the 3rd too, 1 o'clock p.m., Wheat State League Instrumental at McPherson College. So, wish them luck. And then junior high basketball versus Scottsdale at 4 o'clock. That will be at home. So, we'll head over to the 4th. High school basketball versus Solomon. That is also home. And that starts at 4:30. So, we'll head over to Wednesday the 5th. 5th grade Starbase in Salina. Again, 3 weeks in a row. Bet they're having some fun over there. So, Thursday the 6th, Regional Scholars Bowl. And junior high Wheat State League basketball tournament at Canton-Galva. It is at home this year. Unlike last year when we had to go to Wakefield, 2 hours away. So, it's at home this year. You ain't got to travel far to watch them. So, Friday the 7th, Little League Cheer Clinic perform at halftime of the boys game. So, the boys varsity game, not the JV. But those girls have been working hard to get their performance down and go out there and support them. So, 1 o'clock p.m. on Friday too, wrestling tournament at Circle. And then there's also high school basketball versus Rural Vista, and that starts at 4:30. So, all basketball games are home this week, so yay. And then Saturday the 8th, ACT test date. Get some good numbers so you can get some scholarships. And then you got junior high Wheat State League basketball tournament at Canton-Galva again, and the wrestling tournament at 9 o'clock at Circle. So, I think that wraps up current events this week. We'll shoot it over to Garrett for some international news.
All right, so today, for some international news, we're headed to China. As actually, this is like China and America combined. So it's like international / national news. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, the United States and several other nations have prepared for Tuesday's airlift of citizens out of Chinese city as where the center of the coronavirus, I think it's called. It's killed more than 100 people. Hong Kong's leader has said it will cut all rail links to the mainland China and have the number of flights authorized in China and overseas to stem the spread of the new virus. So they're going to have less flights the way, there's less chance of more and more people getting it. But the number of confirmed cases has rose to 4,500 at this point today. The U.S. government has flown a charter plane out to the diplomats that are in Wuhan, China, where the outbreak started, and a whole bunch of other Americans that are out there. So, America and everyone's really taking, good cautions the way this disease doesn't spread too far. So that's always a good sign. Anyway, I'm going to kick you right over to Preston here. He's going to hit you with some national news, and then we're going to come back with a riddle.
All right, so national news this week, it's Kobe Bryant dying, okay? Kobe Bryant and 8 others in his helicopter. Can we get 8 seconds of silence? Thank you. So, Kobe Bryant was flying to his daughter's basketball game with one of his daughter's friends and her mom and some other people on the helicopter, and they all died. And there was 9 people total on the plane, and it's a tragic event because he was one of the best basketball players to ever live on this planet, and he meant a lot to a bunch of people, and it's really sad seeing that happen.
So you may be wondering, what was last week's riddle? Well, I'm here to tell you that today. I'm easy to get into, but hard to get out of. The answer is trouble. So yeah, pretty good riddle. I'm going to kick you to Preston.
So I'm going to tell you the joke of the day now. I invented a new word. It's called plagiarism. Gotcha. Plagiarism. Alright, so that's it for that. I'm going to send it over to Nick for some sports. Right over here.
Nope. Hey guys, I'm coming at you with local news, and there was a cow blamed for causing a highway car crash Monday night. A car hit the cow on Highway 281 outside of Pratt, Kansas, and sent it into another lane where other cars were unable to avoid it. Luckily, only one driver was injured, and he was taken to the hospital with what's said to be minor injuries. On to the next segment.
Hello everybody, I'm Christian Dara, coming back at you with that CG News forecast, so hop into it. So, starting with Saturday, it's going to be a sunny day, be a high of 56, low of 38, and the precip's going to be pretty low at 0%. So we're not going to see any rain that day. It's going to be a pretty nice day. Moving on to Sunday, it's going to be another sunny day, high of 64, low of 39, so that'll be a pretty warm day. The sun will be staying out and no chance of rain. Monday, it's going to be partly cloudy, so the clouds are going to creep in. Precip of around 10%, high of 48 and low of 25, so it's going to cool off without that sun being completely exposed. Tuesday, it's going to be mostly cloudy, be high of 30, low of 18, so temperatures are going to drop more because the sun's obviously not out, and precipitation of 20%, so it goes up a little bit more, but it most likely won't rain. Wednesday, it's going to be sunny, high 36, low of 26. Precip back down to 0%. And Thursday, ended off with sunny, high 46, and low 33. So, that's all I got for you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Alright, welcome to another episode of CG News. This is the sports section. Nicholas is not here today, so me and Presto are going to take it over. P. Swizer here is going to talk about some sports and the Super Bowl. I'm only in here. I want to show you guys my cool shirt. It says, "Feels great, baby." Jimmy G. You guys don't know who that is. Jimmy Garoppolo. We're the next quarterback. You know, they kind of play in the Super Bowl Sunday or something like that. So I just wanted everyone to know that I have this dope shirt. Presto is going to take it over.
So junior high basketball won against the number 2 ranked Solomon in their league, which they're tied with, and they made 11 threes, and if you can't do your math, 11 times 3 is 33 points, and that's a lot. So they won that game by quite a few, and boys' 46th annual basketball tournament rounded up, and we took 6th, okay? The number after 5th, okay? Number before 7th. And, we lost to Sedgwick first round, and then second round we beat El Saline, and then third round we lost to Wichita Classical in a close match. So that rounds up for the boys, high school boys. The girls beat we'll go to the girls who beat the Gossel Bluebirds on Tuesday, the game that was postponed originally, but they had it, and they won both JV and varsity, and the varsity and JV boys this week played Gossel this Tuesday and won. So that was pretty good. And the girls are playing in their Sedgwick tournament this week. So we'll update you next week on that, or Nick will. Hopefully, I'll be here. And I think that's it for high school and junior high. We're gonna welcome Garrett Maltby back into this.
You're talking about the Super Bowl, my guy.
I know, but you're gonna be saying. Okay, wait, go back up. Cut. Action. And we're gonna welcome Garrett Maltby back in here. We're gonna be talking about the Super Bowl.
Alrighty.
So, who you got in the Super Bowl, Garrett?
I think the 49ers are going to win because they're a lot better and don't suck as much.
Yeah, I think the Madden curse is gonna hurt Mahomes. He's gonna throw like 1 or 2 interceptions. or something like that, and
I doubt it, Preston. I bet he throws one.
maybe
Or at least turns it over once. That's it, though.
But yeah, but if the Madden curse doesn't come into effect like it has the past few years, I think the Chiefs will win by 2 touchdowns. So that's it for the sports section, and I think this is the end of the
I think this is the end of the news, I think. Anyway, the 49ers are going to win by at least a touchdown. This is the end of the news. You guys have a dandy weekend.
We'll come back at you next week.
Welcome to sports
Yeah.
today.